Hi friends, this is Monish back here with another new video of the Hindu Daily Editorial of 4th October 2025. So, in today's class, we are going to discuss some vocabulary, one word substitutions, and idioms and phrases related to the Hindu newspaper. So, now let us move on to the first part vocabulary. The first word we have is handful. First word is handful, and handful is a noun. Handful means అరుదుగా కొన్ని అరుదుగా కొన్ని a small number or quantity. A small number or quantity is called as handful. Synonyms are smattering, sprinkling. Smattering and sprinkling are the synonyms for handful. Antonyms are multitude, abundance. Multitude and abundance are the antonyms of handful. Example: only a handful of Indian firms currently manufacture the components needed for tunneling machines. Only a handful of Indian firms. Out of many Indian firms, only a handful of Indian firms currently are manufacturing the components that are essential for tunneling machines. Next word we have is intero interoperability. Interoperability, and it is a noun, and it means paraspara charya. Paraspara charya. So interoperability means the ability of systems to work together. The ability of systems to work together is called as interoperability. Synonyms are cohesion, synergy, and integration. Cohesion, synergy, and integration. And antonyms are disunity, conflict, opposition. Disunity, conflict, and opposition are the opposite of interoperability. Example: greater interoperability among mission parts would strengthen India's industrial ecosystem. Greater interoperability among the mission parts would increase the India's industrial ecosystem. Next word we have is metallurgical. Metallurgical. It is an adjective which means lopaha loha sastramu. Loha sastramu. Motivating forces or sudden drives. Motivating forces or sudden drives are called as metallurgical. Synonyms are alloy based, smelting related. Alloy based and smelting related are synonyms of metallurgical. Antonyms: ceramic, plastic related. Ceramic and plastic related. The metallurgical strength of blades determine the success of tunnel boring projects. The metallurgical strength of the blades will determine the success of tunnel boring projects. Next word we have anchored. Next word is anchored, and anchored is a verb. Anchored means దృఢంగా నిలిచిన. దృఢంగా నిలిచిన. Firmly established or secured. Firmly established or secured is called as anchored. Synonyms: rooted, moored, embedded. Rooted, moored, and embedded are the synonyms. And moving on to the antonyms: uprooted, removed, dislodged. Uprooted, removed, and dislodged. India's manufacturing policy is anchored in the vision of self-reliant infrastructure. India's manufacturing policy is firmly established or anchored in the vision of self-reliant infrastructure. Next word we have indigenized. Indigenized. It can be acted as verb as well as an adjective, and it means Swadesiyula. It means Swadesiyula. Adapted or produced locally. Adapted or produced locally is called as indigenized. Synonyms: localized, domesticated, and opposite are imported, externalized, or alien. Example: several mission parts are now being indigenized to cut import dependency. Several mission parts are now being produced locally so that to cut the import dependency. Next word, onshore. Onshore can be acted as adjective and adverb, and onshore means stanikudu. Onshore means stanikudu. Located or produced within a country. Located or produced within a country is called as onshore. Synonyms: domestic, inland, internal. Domestic, inland, and internal. Antonyms: offshore, foreign, overseas. Offshore, foreign, and overseas. India's push for onshore production of tunneling machinery is aimed at reducing foreign risks. So, India's push for producing within the country of tunneling machinery is aimed at reducing the foreign risk. Next, fabrication. Fabrication is a noun and fabrication means nirmanam. The process of constructing or manufacturing. The process of constructing or manufacturing is fabrication. Synonyms are assembly, production. Assembly and production. Antonyms: destruction, dismantling. Destruction and dismantling are the opposite words for fabrication. Local fabrication of mission components can secure India's infrastructure plans. Next word, next word on the screen we have is simulators. Simulators. Simulators are nouns and it means అనుకరణ యంత్రాలు. అనుకరణ యంత్రాలు. Devices or programs that replicate real world conditions for training or testing. Synonyms: models, mock-ups, replicas. Opposite: originals, realities. Example: engineers are using advanced simulators to train operators of indigenized tunneling machines. So, engineers are using advanced simulators to train the operators of indigenized tunneling machines. Next word, iterative. Next word is iterative, and iterative is an adjective. Iterative means punaravrutam. Punaravrutam. Involving repetition to refine results. Involving repetitions to refine results is iterative. Synonyms: cyclical, recursive, sequential. Antonyms: one off, unique, or singular. Developing tunnel boring missions requires an iterative process of design and testing. Developing the tunnel boring missions will require an repeated process of design and testing. Next, clusters. Clusters is a noun and clusters mean samuham. Clusters mean samuham. Groups of similar things gathered together. Groups of similar things gathered together is cluster. Synonyms: agglomerations, constellations. Agglomerations and constellations. Antonyms: dispersals, scattering. Dispersals and scattering. Example: manufacturing clusters in India could reduce dependence on imported tunneling machinery. So, once if manufacturing gets started in India, then it will reduce the dependency of importing of machinery from outside of India. Now, moving on to the next part, one word substitutions. One word substitutions. The first word we have is aviation. The first word on the screen we have is aviation. Aviation means study of flying aeroplanes. Study of flying aeroplanes is called as aviation. Astronomy. Astronomy means study of stars. study of stars is astronomy. Chronology. Chronology. Chronology is the science of time order. The science of time order is chronology. Entomology. Entomology means the study of insects. Study of science of insects is entomology. Now time for idioms and phrases. Idioms and phrases. Jack of all trades. The first idiom we have is jack of all trades. Means a person good at many things but master of none. A person good at many things but is a master of none is called as jack of all trades. Go getter. Next idiom is go getter. Go getter means ambitious and determined person. Ambitious and determined person is called as go getter. Man of his word. Man of his word. Man of his word means a trustworthy person. A trustworthy person is called as a man of word. Black sheep. Next word is black sheep, and black sheep is a disgrace to the group. A disgrace to the group. Among many white sheep, if one person behaves oddly, then we can say him as a black sheep. Black sheep means he brings the disgrace to the whole group. Next we have cold hearted. Next idiom we have is cold hearted. Cold hearted means lacking kindness. Lacking kindness is called as cold hearted. Now let us recap the entire session. So indesign indigenized. Indigenized means indigenized refers to producing locally. Producing goods locally is called as indigenized. Next, fabrication. Fabrication means constructing or manufacturing. Fabrication means constructing or manufacturing. Science of insects. Science of insects is entomology. Science of insect is entomology. And jack of all trade. Jack of all trade means a person good at many things but is master in none of them. Is a jack of all trades. So that's it for today's class. Hope you did like the session. If you did like the session, then make sure to click on the subscribe button and also like this video so that it gives me a boost for next video. See you guys in Monday's video. Till then, keep practicing and studying. Also, don't forget to join the Telegram channel English with Technical Monish, which the link is given in the description, or you can scan this QR code. In the Telegram channel, you will be getting all the PDF and quizzes related to vocabulary. See you guys in Monday's video. Goodbye.